Hello everyone, how's it going, and welcome to today's Wild Rift video. In this video we're going to be talking about the changes that happened to STERAK'S GAGE, and STERAK'S GAGE now working on ranged champions. That means you can build this item on champions like Lucian, as you can see on screen now, Vayne, Corki, Ezreal, Samira, Urgot, Graves. Some of the champions that I just mentioned there are some of the best champions that work great with STERAK'S GAGE, and the reason being is that they're really good champions overall. They have a high base attack damage, and that's really important, is that the heavy-handed passive is based on your base attack damage, not your overall attack damage, not your bonus attack damage, your base attack damage. So you want champions that have a high base damage, but also champions that like to build a little bit of health. So champions, for example, like Senna doesn't get increased base attack damage. She gets increased damage or increased attack damage from her soul. So someone like Senna, for example, would not be great with STERAK'S GAGE because you only get around about 20 to 30 AD. Someone like Lucian, for example, at level 15, you get around about 100 to 110 AD. That means you're going to get extra 50 to 55 AD with this item. And not only that, you have the lifeline passive as well. Just make sure you don't combo it with any other lifeline passive items. But damage that puts you below 35% health grants a shield equal to 75% of your bonus HP. Again, really important. 75% of your bonus HP means HP that comes from your items. So if you don't build any items with HP, this item is going to be pretty much worthless for you. Decays over a few seconds, obviously trigger the lifeline passive, increase your size and grants you a little bit of tenacity. So someone like Lucian, for example, is a great example of a champion that can work great with STERAK'S GAGE. Because we're going for Black Cleaver, Black Cleaver is not really, you know, the greatest item. It doesn't give you a lot of bonus maximum health, but it gives you a little bit of maximum health, and you also get all that maximum health from STERAK'S GAGE. So with this build, this is more of a solo lane or more of a mid lane build, as you want to maybe you want to call it. This is not a crit Lucian build, so we go for Manamune as our first item. The reason why we go for Manamune is that we can spam our abilities a lot. Obviously we're not going for crit, so Essence Reaver is not going to be great, so we go for Manamune instead. It means we can just keep using our abilities, and it means we can scale very well with Lucian. So we can just keep spamming abilities, keep dashing, keep using our abilities, and it's really nice. It also gives you that little bit of damage. As mentioned already, Black Cleaver is already really good because we get the maximum health, which helps us with the STERAK'S GAGE passive. Attack damage and ability haste is great. The Sunderer passive is really easy to build up on Lucian because you have your double up passive, which means you can just keep double auto attacking every single time using ability. And also your rage movement speed is also not that bad either. Lucidity boots is probably your best option for boots, giving us more ability haste so we can use our abilities more often. However, you can go for any defensive boots like armor boots or magic resist boots. Any one of these two boots can also be very good. And then for your boots upgrade, you want to go for stasis. Then we go for STERAK'S GAGE. Now the great thing about STERAK'S GAGE is that the components for STERAK'S GAGE are both AD items, so the components actually work really well for Lucian. So you got BS Sword, which gives you 40 AD, and then you have Jorum's Fist, which gives you I can't remember how much AD in total, 15 AD. So you get a nice 55 AD from that, and also a little bit of maximum health. So STERAK'S GAGE, really good item for Lucian. Not only does it give you a little bit more base damage or a little bit more bonus attack damage based on your base attack damage, but it also gives us a lifeline passive to make us a little bit more tanky, because this is a lot more of a tankier Lucian build or a more sustained Lucian build. This is not like the heavy burst damage crit build. This is not going to do as much damage as your crit build, but it's still going to be pretty decent. Then we go for STERAK'S Grudge, giving us attack damage, ability haste, and also giving us armor penetration, because it's so important to go for armor penetration because of so many strong items in the game at the moment, like Twin Guard that's really strong, giving enemies a lot of armor, Death Stance, items like that, Dead Man's Play, Searing Crown also gives you armor. There's so many items that give you armor in the game that at this point of the game, when you're at 4 items, you're going to have someone on the enemy team that's building a lot of armor, or a tank that's going to be really annoying. And also with the STERAK'S Grudge, you also apply the icy passive on pretty much all of your abilities, so it's really helpful. And then as your final item, you have a few options. Blade of Ruin King I think is really good in the current meta. because a lot of enemy champions are building, or a lot of champions in general are building a lot of health, and you deal bonus physical damage equal to percentage of the enemy's current health, so it'll help you quite a lot with that. And also drain just helps you in general with the movement speed. You get a little bit of attack speed and also attack damage. Most of the time you want to focus more on attack damage than attack speed with Lucian, because all our abilities scale quite well with attack damage. If you don't want to go for Blade Rune King, you could just go for a more tankier option. Now, I have to warn you that this is probably not going to do as much damage. You're not going to do as much damage with this build if you do go for Twin Guard the last item, but it is definitely an option that you can go for. If you feel like you're doing enough damage, or you feel like you're really, really far ahead and you just want to keep yourself alive, then you can easily go for Twin Guard. But I like Blade Rune King as a final item, like I said, because I think it just works very, very well in the current meta. Runes have not changed at all. Runes are still exactly the same. Kraken Slayer, really easy to proc with our passive, and it's really, really good during the early game. You'll see in the gameplay in a little bit as well how strong this can be in the early game and how you can take advantages with Kraken Slayer in the early game. Brutal, again, the same thing. Early game power, early game aggression. Solo lane Lucian is probably one of the best, or mid lane Lucian is one of the best early game champions that you can play in the mid lane, especially against the melee champions. Like if you're against Kassadin, Akali, Galio, any of these sort of champions, you can bully them out of lane the whole time. You can just zone them away from experience. They won't be able to get experience. They won't be able to get any minions, and that means they won't be able to get any gold. And that's because Lucian already has a lot of great abilities and great poking abilities, but also you get a lot of extra damage from Brutal and Kraken Slayer from your auto attacks. Then we have boat placing, just in case we do get jumped on by, like, say, a Zed, an Akali, or a Galio. We'll take that little bit of less damage. And then we have Nimbus Cloaks to give us extra movement speed when we're using our summoner spells, which in this instance is going to be Flash and Ignite. The reason why we go for Ignite, again, is because we want to play very aggressive during the laning phase, and we want to try and get that early game advantage. Ignite will give us that little bit of extra damage to give us that early game advantage, but you can switch that out for Exhaust if you feel like you need it. But yeah, like I mentioned, STERAK'S Gage I think is really, really good on some AD carries and really good on some bruisers like Urgot and Graves. I'll definitely be trying out more of them and showing you all more content around then, so stay tuned for that, and hopefully you enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you in the next Wilder video. Peace. Lucian mid lane against, wait, I'm against Galio. That's actually kind of pog. We're gonna go tank Lucian builds.
You are on the move.
Tank Lucian, it's time.
Welcome to a wild rift.
Maybe I go Black Cleaver first. I've seen people go Black Cleaver first into Manamune because Black Cleaver is just a much more powerful first item. Like a one item power spike of Black Cleaver is a lot better than Manamune. That means that your scaling is just not going to be as good.
I got two good reasons for you to turn back.
I can easily just zone out Gragas, not Gragas, sorry. I can easily zone out Galio this game. He's stock Q, probably right. Start, nice bit of poke. Okay, we are really bullying this mid lane now. It's really good stuff, right? So who's the jungler? Vi. I think I'm actually okay against the Vi. I'm gonna ward just in case. She's probably bot side if anything, because she probably started red buff. Okay, I proc bone plating. You also proc my bone plating. Got him. Nice. Woo! I don't know where Vi is though. I need to be careful of Vi. I also really want to push this lane in because it's in a really, really bad spot. Nice. Oh, that was clean. That was clean. That was clean. Okay, I'm just gonna go Black Cleaver first item. I'm just gonna get more raw stats. Fireball, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Let me re-enable my pop-ups in chat. Appreciate the sub, Tiger Paw. Thank you very much. Okay, I can just keep bullying this Galio. Like, this Galio can't... This Galio should not be able to walk up this game.
Bottom turret is under attack.
Some call it magic. I call it good aim.
Okay, no Galio flash. Maybe I should have just stayed mid lane. I wanted to chase him to kind of help him, but I guess it's kind of pointless me doing that.
And the mist stares back. Here comes
Hey, what is this Malphite skin?
life.
Oh, that's not good. Use Ignite for the extra movement speed. This is not good. I think I might be dead here. Yeah. Vi used ulti. That's unlucky. I used dash to poke the Malphite. I should not have used dash. I should have respected that he might have been nearby. It's a little bit unlucky. I should have respected that the Vi could have been nearby. Gonna go for another long swords. Try and get as much stats as possible. I can probably still get Black Cleaver before First Dragon. Especially with this minion wave. That's my bad. I should never push up that far when I don't have Ignite. I can probably culling this wave and get enough golds. I'm not going to waste culling though. Okay, Vi's here again.
Try your luck. Life.
Slain an enemy.
Nice. Well played. Well played.
Need triggers. Just need a target.
And now I have Black Cleaver on my back.
Thing to do is walk the hell away.
Unfortunately, I don't have enough for boots, but I think that's okay.
Stare into the mist. And
Already getting Black Cleaver is really nice for a first item. This Galio is super far behind. Hopefully I'll be able to, like, this game will last long enough that I'll be able to build STERAK'S Gage. Oh. I can jump on Vi here.
life. It's a hell of a thing. Both guns blazing. I call it good aim. Don't need triggers. Just need a target.
Enemy slain. The enemy
I don't know where Vi is.
the dragon.
I'll sleep when they're dead.
No, I auto-attack 2 more and I kill him. Oh, I misplayed. If I just reacted quicker with my dash, I would have been fine. Fuck, I misplayed. Also, me not having boots there, having the extra movement speed, kind of screwed me over. Ah. Misplays. So annoying. It's okay, though. This Malphite is super tanky already. I don't really want to be against the Malphite, though. I want to be against the Galio. Like, the Malphite matchup for me is not great. I guess I can poke him, but he just has too much armor. The Galio matchup's so much better for me. Also, because I'm already a million miles ahead of the Galio.
I'll sleep.
Okay, he went there. Also, I wasn't even able to get the mid lane tower gold, but it's okay, though. Nice. Insane culling. I don't know if we can get the tower. I don't think we can. Oh, especially because the Malphite's here again. I'm going to go top lane here, actually. I'm going to roam top lane.
Top turret is under attack.
Nice. Nice, really, really good roam. Go back to mid lane now, get the farm. Holy moly, this is... Okay, even though I died twice this game, I've actually played really clean this game. I've actually played extremely well. Oh, Vi's gonna ulti me and I'm dead. Holy shit, they're gonna use all 3 ultis on me. Yeah, I just can't fucking move. That's unlucky. I can't fucking move. Holy shit, what is that? I can't fucking move. The problem is, I can't even buy Merc Treads to stop that. Because it's knockups. So I just need stasis, I guess. Thing is, what boost do I want to go this game? Like, Merc Treads doesn't do that much. Merc Treads actually does a bit.
Some call it magic.
I think Merc Treads does a bit.
Call it good aim.
Top turret is under attack. Enemy slain. Ally slain.
Don't need triggers.
No idea why the Galio walked that way. No idea why the Galio is walking that way.
And the mist stares
Herald's up soon.
Turret lost.
Kinda want to go back and get stasis here. Vi's coming here. I'm just gonna get fucking Malphite ultied again. Oh, but this is so cringe. He's got, this is so cringe. I can't move. No, but this is so cringe though. I'm just gonna go stasis. I mean, it's the only thing that I can go. Oh, it's so cringe. How does Galio now have 4 kills? I mean, our top laner has fucking
Team has slain the Rift
6k gold compared to 8k. I don't know.
Some call it magic. I call it good aim.
Herald is under attack. Top turret is under attack.
Life. It's a hell of a thing.
Let's go for Drake next, I guess.
I'll sleep when they're good and dead.
Just leave her.
Is under attack. Has slain the dragon.
Okay.
Walk the hell away.
Slain.
Don't need triggers. Just need a target.
Oh, man.
Some call it
I
magic.
think someone's here.
I call it good aim.
Oh, this is a little bit unfortunate. Malphite's now super tanky and I can't do anything against him.
Life.
I mean, I have a more tank shred build. But still, it's just I just don't think it's going to be enough still. Oh my god. I got scared. I thought he had vision of me.
Middle turret is under attack. Turret lost.
Don't need triggers.
Enemy slain. Slain.
Nice.
Double kill. Slain.
Huge fight, huge fight.
Some call it magic.
Got STERAK'S GAGE on our next pack as well. Gonna see what it's like. By the way, we're doing this really, really slow because I'm fucking basically tank Lucian. Oh god. This looks kind of bad. Okay. Got STERAK'S GAGE now. Nice. It's gonna be the first time that I'm building a STERAK'S GAGE on a thingy on a range champion. Question is it Grudge or Blades of Rune King? Probably Grudge, right? I think I need % armor pen against the Malphite. I think I need % armor pen against Vi Malphite.
Just need a target.
Which needs a group. No way he doesn't die.
Put you down.
Oh my god, I did so much damage to him there though. Tristana's dead probably. Nope.
Stare into the mist, and the mist stares back.
I definitely feel a lot more safer with this build with STERAK'S GAGE.
Thing.
Like we are doing nothing with this Baron. I'm dead. Oh, I didn't wait for the minion wave. I should have waited for the minion wave. But why is our Tristana getting caught there? Oh, why is our Tristana getting caught there? Oh, I should have waited. I should have gone over here and I should have gone to this tower and I would have been fine.
Ally slain.
That's good. They didn't get triple Drake. These crackers, man.
It's a hell of a thing.
What was that Gragas ulti?
Just need a target.
Oh shit, Malphite was fucking in our jungle. Nice. Should be GG. Oh, this was a close game. I quite like this build though. This is a really, really close game, but I really like this build. I think I just misplayed a few times with like overextending and just not respecting my opponents enough. I actually really like this build. Nice, GG's. Nice, clean. I wouldn't really say clean game, but we made some pretty nice plays that game. Especially the early game against Galio. We destroyed that Galio. Like, the Galio couldn't do anything in lane phase. Completely destroyed him. It's a really, really nice game. And now this is the real test. How much damage we do. 31,000 damage. Not that bad for this type of builds. 18-minute game. How much damage did we take? 20,000 damage taken as well. We took the second most damage on our team. Nice. Really, really good game. Really, really nice build as well. I would have gone Grudge and then probably Blade Rune King last item. Like, me getting Grudge there. Well, I didn't finish Grudge, but me getting the armor pen really helped me against the Malphite. Really, really clean. GG's.